So my video is about people who have had a husband, a wife, a daughter, son, any family member that has went through brain surgery, brain trauma, and what to expect afterwards. I have found that there are little support groups out for people that have this happen to someone in their home or in their life, and they feel lost because they don't understand the things that are going on around them. I just experienced that myself when someone I love just was diagnosed with a brain tumor on the back of his cerebellum. The brain tumor was removed. 2 days after he had gotten home, I started noticing some behavior changes and noticing a clear fluid coming out the back of his head, which I immediately took him to the ER. I knew it was spinal fluid. From that point on, they went ahead and went in and did what you call a shunt. It's almost like, in other terms, a catheter, to make sure that it drains and the brain doesn't fill up with the fluid. Upon that, we got that put in, and the shunt had to be moved over and recentered because it was still leaking, but not to the point that it was severe as the second time. Although you're going through all of this stuff and you don't understand, and once the brain surgery is done, they are so confused. Please do not take anything they say literally to heart, because their brain is trying to process and it's confused, but yet at points it doesn't remember. As you know, when they take a tumor out of a brain, it leaves a hole. So it takes time for that hole to get filled back up and for everything to return back to normal. They'll have mood swings. 1 minute they can just be as sweet as pie, and then you'll be like, what happened? Where did that sweetheart go? Now I've got somebody that's in complete rage of anxiety. And I really think it's important that we have these groups out here for people so that they can understand, so that at the end of the day, when you're going through this, there's somebody that says, you know what, I went through that too. This is normal. This is normal behavior. And I think this behavior continues for about 6 to 8 weeks. On my situation, he had no neurological damage whatsoever. Motor skills were fine. Everything was great. It was just the initial brain being able to heal. And so I experienced the ups and downs. I was emotionally a wreck, crying, didn't know why, I was being talked to this way. And him not realizing that he was even talking to me like that. So I just think it's important for any of us that have went through this that we all form a group and get together. And I'm hoping that what I have shared with you can be maybe something that you're going through now, and it sheds some light and makes you feel like maybe you're not alone. There is some blurred vision afterwards, mood swings. If they're on a steroid, it's going to be some serious excessive eating and serious irritability. Other than that, just keep praying, and one day at a time, and each day is a recovery for them, and they'll get back to where they need to be. I'm in week 3, so I've got a couple more weeks to go, and we still have good days and we still have bad days, but I just want you people out there to don't get discouraged, don't give up, because they're not even aware of some of the stuff that they say or they do, and we really, as hard as it is, just try not to take it to heart, because if you do, it's going to destroy you emotionally and mentally. So if this video helped you out in any way, shape, or form, just let me know. If you want to reach out and talk, or you have any questions, please leave questions below, and I hope that I can help you in your journey, perhaps going through the same thing. Thank you, and God bless, and thank you for listening.